All right. I hear that this is a disruptive technology. It's a transformative technology. It's one of the emerging, converging, exponential technologies bound to shift paradigms and create a new Carlotta Perez wave. I hear all that, but what are the use cases? So, how are you thinking about use cases, Kez? And how is it different than some of the other folks who have been out there just banging the drum of prompt engineering and use cases?
Look, there are a lot of people who dove in like us, jumped into ChatGPT, Dolly and Midjourney and started using it. So there's this great Harvard Business Review article where these researchers had actually gone pulling from Reddit and other sort of social media sources and started collecting and cataloging all the different use cases. And they categorized them into these categories, which were the main use cases that most people were using generative AI. And this is this is close to like 6 months old, but still the majority of people, how people use it, this sort of taps into it. So this, whether it's research analysis, decision making, that's actually a very small percentage. Technical, this idea of assistance, troubleshooting, content creation. Creatives use this all the time. Creativity and recreation, learning, education, this idea of personal and professional support. I mean, whether it's a therapist, whether it's a coach, whether it's a mentor, these are the classic use cases that most people are using. But here's the thing, which as I started thinking more and more about, how do we think with machines? One of the core concepts I believe wasn't really tapped into was this idea of like, I don't think many people understand, when to use it, how to use it, and what are the circumstances to use it in different ways. And that's where my system model can come into play. But first, we need to understand a little bit about ourselves.